right, let's do a quick one on Austrian economics. So, Ludwig von Mises, my neighbor is over here scraping the ground. Ludwig von Mises, as often sort of the namesake of Austrian economics and of the libertarian movement in America. This is Brian Lewis with MMT Investing, and things just changed. So, Mises was born in Austria-Hungary, and he was very focused on freedom of choice and free markets. He was a historian, and he did sociology, and then he became a popular Austrian economicist. And so he came to America in 1940, and it was a big contrarian view to the Keynesian ideas. And there's been a big battle between those two for a while. So if you go to Mises, if you look at Mises online, there's a Mises Institute that tells you all about the Austrian economics theorists, and then talks about free markets and bubbles and things like that. So he's not the only Austrian economist, but he's one of the big the big names. And so Austrian economics is focused on that, on free markets, and focus on freedom of choice, so the libertarian freedom movement, and then also on fiat currency and bubbles, and how if you inflate the fiat currency, it causes malinvestment, and you get a bunch of money piled into basically companies that aren't producing valuable things, and then when that reverses, you get the pop of a bubble in the backside where those companies have to unwind. And so, similar to Keynesian, the Austrians are also focused on avoiding recessions and depressions. That's generally a focus of a lot of economists. But the Austrians say that you should not print up a bunch of money because you'll cause bubbles. And that's the basics of Austrian economics. So you see like the libertarians talking about bubbles all the time. Oh, and as you know, I was a community organizer and a delegate in the presidential election for Ron Paul. And so we do tons of research on monetary history across all the empires and all the economists. So libertarians love it. So, and I'm not exactly a libertarian now, but I'm just presenting all of the theories and what everyone's going to be debating about a whole lot now that we have this huge financial crisis, and what are we going to do about it? And we have the Fed, opening all these programs, and the international banking system is getting unstable, and they're kind of reeling back the international banking system right now and trying to restructure it and stabilize the currency. So Austrian economics is one of the big schools of thought on how to do that, and that's the basics of it. And I will go on and talk about some MMT shortly. Thanks for watching. This is not investment advice. Please hit the like button and cheers.